No, put it in the light. Over here. Can you see through it?
Oh, yeah.
That's Navaculite, Arkansas. I made that Christmas Day thinking about you. Now it's yours.
Oh, are you kidding me?
You like it? You don't like it? Give it back.
I love it.
Put it in your
I
hand.
love it.
Let me, yeah.
We need to get under the light here, though.
I'm going to bring it, put it in your mailbox.
Look at that.
Hello?
That's beautiful.
You like it?
Damn right.
That's a friendship gathering. It don't cost nothing for friendship.
Well, I appreciate that. Now I got to worry about
Okay.
where I'm going to put it. I'll put it in here.
All right.
So did you make
Now,
all
Bubba,
these in here?
This is kid cut right here.
Yeah.
And this got me when I made this serrated knife. It's got a deer in there. You see that deer?
Let me zoom in on
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah, I do.
That blew me away when
Yeah.
Now we're serrated,
Now, what kind of chert we got there?
kid cut.
Kia cut. Now, where'd that come
That's
from?
cooked in kiln. It brings out the line.
Oh, okay.
It's cooked at 579 degrees for 24 hours, and then slowly reduced down. This is a knife I made a while back. It fluted. It needs a handle. That's it. Cutting edge. Feel it. Huh?
Sweet.
Now I'd like this. I want some more. This is just a little chip I picked out of that bucket. And you talk
Get
about
up here. Let him.
you talk about awesome. Look here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, beautiful.
Now put that in your hand. I want some more of that material. Oh, I felt.
Now, what is that?
I don't know. It's just a chip in the box. And then I got the slice and dicing on it.
Oh, that's slick. Man,
Okay.
that's
Now
cool.
Arkansas,
Yep.
the Vaculite. Okay.
Look at
Oh, yeah.
that glows in the dark.
You'll see black and white, white with lines. There's a quarry down there.
Yeah.
It's real nice stuff to work. Okay, this one didn't turn out too bad, Pat. I made this 2 days ago.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this one here.
Yeah.
Huh? Is that thin
Yeah.
enough?
What point is that?
I don't know, it's whatever you want to call it, Bubba.
Looks like a Snyder or something, doesn't it?
Nah,
No? Okay. I'll shut up.
nah, Schneider is here. Wow. Schneider's here. I had two right here. That was that big.
Oh, yeah, I see the difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got big notches. It's woodland period. Your base comes out, all right? And you're like this,
I got
your
you.
Schneiders,
Yeah.
okay? This is my first one I got made. Basically, I'd have to go with corner notch because I'm studying that Lost Lake. I had a big one right in here. It's in Thomas Jackson's case, 3,500, what he paid for that. And I didn't get that. I sold the point to this guy. And now he bought several dollars. Riverside knots, Red Lake.
Oh, really?
Monty, okay, you with me?
I'm supposed to take.
I bought it off the antique shop.
Oh, yeah.
Here he is.
Oh, okay.
Stillwell.
Oh,
You see the darkness?
all right. Yeah.
Ain't bad, is it? There's my 2003 find. I found that one right there. I told you the story.
Yeah.
Nice story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She's thick here, but I'm thinking Hopewell. You see how it goes? Shallow base, 3/4 inch knots.
Right.
These are Hardens. That's kaolin. That's kaolin. That is kaolin knife blade. All right. I've sold quite a few out of that case. I shouldn't have, but when you know, whatever.
Look at here, Josh. You get that? Look at that.
Huh?
What kind of chert is that there, that brown?
Oh yeah. He called that painted rock. Boy, she turned out beautiful. I like some more. It just worked so good. You see the scar pattern going on here? Look at that. Here, put that in your hand, Bubba.
How you got that straight as a?
Huh?
It's about as straight as you can get.
Oh, the material dictates to you.
Right.
Okay, it'll tell you.
That's beautiful.
This here is thank you. I got a piece in the bucket from down south, below Cape, from One Arm Fred. He's a Flint Knapper.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't get the full hand. He's got here. This is blue and white cloud. This is out of Tennessee. I'd like to get some more of that. It worked nice. This is your Navaculite. You can see the Navaculite.
Where's that out of?
Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
See? Beautiful stuff.
Better zoomed in on that, Josh.
Yeah, I'd like to get him.
So you made this, Jim, you made this?
Yes.
Golly.
All this here. Got my name on it.
This case here too?
Yes. Here. This is stage. Over there's where I started.
Okay, we want to start over there then?
Hey, look at this.
Okay, you see the key I cut in here.
Wow. Yeah, we'll have to get the light on that. Those are some huge pieces.
This is where I started. I tried my first turkey tail. You seen there? Hard tone. What do you think? Now I want to take you there.
Yeah.
I want to take you there.
Yeah.
They were thick, crude, but I evolved.
I don't know. They don't look like it from here.
Appreciate your kindness.
You make all those?
Yes, sir.
I can't imagine how you made that extra long, thin one there.
Well, it was done down my log. I've got cuz got 11 and a half. All right. You see 11? Well, when we get there.
Yeah.
These are that box surface found, Southern Illinois or Missouri.
Really?
This is down in, these are surface finds.
Yeah.
That old boy's dead now. He had points like this, Bubba. Burlington, he's found.
Really?
Okay. Now, I told his friend, my buddy,
Yeah.
that lives in Rolla, the big piney and the little piney over there, I told him to send me some chips so I can make some arrowheads. Okay.
Well, that's a dandy right
And yes, 1935.
What, am I supposed to hold this big heavy thing?
Look here, brother.
Well, set it up, shine it over that direction.
That's his surface. Look at the size of them points. Agate basin right there. There's a big scraper right there. He found that surface hunting.
Wow.
I could not hit on them. You can see all the bases.
Yeah.
They were big points, wasn't it? Look here.
Here, you got to press the.
We're talking 7, 8 inch points.
Yeah. Wow.
And I put them in here. I got these 4 antique frames.
So this is mostly Burlington.
Yeah, mostly
Yeah.
Burlington.
They got
We're
they got the crinoid fossils.
He
yeah.
was hunting over there when he probably had it went cheap. His wife sold the collection after he died.
Okay, what the hell?
We're talking a couple $100,000 collection. All right.
Now, how do you turn it
Hello.
on?
That's pretty fancy.
What's your eyes?
Yeah. Lift it up some more. Open that one. There. Now we got some light.
We got some light.
Now you
You
show,
may be the next big thing on
you
YouTube.
showed. Well, I've got.
Are you ready for fame? You ready to be famous?
Look up there behind you. Look behind you, brother. What I found.
What?
It's on the wall behind you. You look left. Hello, you're a Ford man, ain't you?
Oh,
Hello.
hell yeah.
Oh,
Look at that. Boy, that,
and the hat.
my,
I got that over Fairfield.
Mike Wolf would go nuts over that. The picker, you watch any of that shit? The pickers?
Oh yeah, every day. There's Beasley right there. You know him? You know Beasley? You're talking to it.
Yeah.
I'm 18 years old there. Okay.
So, Jim, you done all this stuff,
Yes, sir.
right?
That's where I started Flint Knapper. All right.
Yeah. Well, look at the. You shooting those flakes at that
I was
angle
doing
down there.
diagonal,
Yeah.
and I didn't know I was doing it.
Yeah.
And
Man.
you gotta be set up just right. Your platform, to run that, and then come up the other side and meet it. I
Right.
did pretty good, didn't I?
Yeah. You got that. What is that dovetail over there?
Yeah, I planned, and then all of a sudden my mind just going all kinds of naps or flint points and stuff.
Right.
I couldn't concentrate, so I just let it go.
How big a piece would you start with to get something like that big knife or whatever you want to call
Hello,
it there?
you don't have debitoire, you're gonna have a pretty good sized rock.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta move along. You
Yeah.
gotta see a little
here's my
action.
drum.
Yeah.
I beat on that, yeah, out the Historic Society. She sounds good too. It's deer, hiding.
Oh yeah.
Hello. There's my jugs over here that's going on the running board when I get there.
Yeah.
All right, on the car. Now, right here, 1996. Okay, you want to go back there?
Yeah. Let's check these out. I
Okay.
guess while we're here.
This is
Where we
my
at? Right here?
cousin when he was a young boy started. Okay. It's Clint Beasley, my cousin down in
Yeah.
Arkansas. This is where he's at. Hello?
Yeah.
Put that
that's-
in your hand. Cream your jeans. You wanna go there? You wanna do that?
Hey, you can't say that on YouTube, damn it.
What?
Yeah, that's.
You can't do that? Clean it up. You told me to clean it up. I'm sorry.
He's gonna have to edit.
Oh, that's fine. I can do anything.
I'm gonna do this here. I don't know yet. This is hickory. I sanded it, hand peeled the bark off. It feels good right there. I'm gonna put me a big triangle.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Look at that. Did you see this?
Yeah, he made that one there, huh?
Look at the twist.
Yeah.
You know why it's twisted like that? Resharpening.
Oh,
I've had hardens like that, found it south of General Tar. Okay,
wow.
Wilmore's collection.
What is that? What kind of-
Hello?
is that?
Kipton. Here's some more of that. Here's a scar pattern. He's punching that, Bubba, with a deer punch. Where it
Oh,
goes in
yeah.
the skull.
Yeah.
He's sitting there, pow, pow. And professionals can't even tell how he's doing it. No copper.
Yeah, right.
He's doing it old school.
Got the pink on it there. That's a
Burlington.
Burlington.
Yeah.
He's wanting that big old piece of KO. And
Yeah.
this is Missouri over here. I've got some of that. It ain't working too good. That's Burlington. It's just slicker and dog,
Yeah.
dog snot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he?
This is the Thebes.
Did he train you on any of this, or is he?
No,
A young guy.
I'm self-learning.
Okay.
Can you tell?
Well, you've done a pretty good job of training
Well,
yourself.
he tried to teach me, but he said mine's too thick. You just seen some thin stuff.
He done
Yeah.
all these.
He
here?
wants to run me down, and I ain't gonna let him. I'm a Beasley. Nobody running me down. I've been
light over there,
I've been run down all my life.
How about these? You make
Okay,
these?
yes. Excuse me. Now, okay,
That's
you ready?
good there. Yeah.
I had this on a t-shirt. This is the Clovis.
Yeah.
They made a double fluted Clovis.
Right.
They got a name for it. I started out making Clovis points.
Yeah.
That's the high end.
Right.
You see the flute? I don't have a jig, I hand percussion. I broke a lot of pieces trying to,
So you make the little nipple on the end and then
yeah.
shoot it off. Yeah.
I was using a big elk billet,
Yeah.
okay? And they said you get moose, it's harder. So I've got two of them, $75 a piece for, that didn't turn out too bad.
Yeah.
I need dust.
All right, Jim. How about this
How about you? Yeah.
Okay.
case
You
right
ready?
here?
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Oh
Small
yeah, those
case.
over there. You make those?
Yeah. Okay, this is my first attempt to make a knife blade. The hide is out of my elk. This is split criminal tan. I told him I was in the service and I like turquoise, and he done me just charged me $100 to make my shirt. I got to get my
Yeah.
pants and my boots made, and he put cone hair, bear claws, yellow.
Yeah.
Is that bad? All right. I paid a gal $100 to make this sheath. Rawhide insert. There's my knife.
Mercy.
What do you think, brother?
Wow.
And look at straightness.
Just blown away.
She's there, ain't she?
Yeah, put her down over here. The light's washing out a little bit. There we go.
And she done the beadwork. Her insignia was hawk. And I got my money's worth. I was down Water Creek Napping. D.C. Wardoff, you ever heard of him? One of the first starters of Flint Knapper. Okay. And he's good. Right here he is.
Get him to full shot with that.
Right here, you see, you can buy this book, okay? 4th edition, D.C. Wardoff.
Yeah.
All right, start to finish. He makes the Danish daggers.
Yeah, those are
Okay,
crazy. Yeah.
order this book and study that book, and then go attempt. You want to do convexity, okay? Convexity,
Yeah.
and then you thin down. You see the steps? Mm-hmm. He shows you every hit.
Yeah. Right. Right.
In the reduction. I'll show you the platforms. There's your pressure flaking.
Yep.
Okay, notching. It's a good book.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I've got he's busting Cobden right here. He's hitting the end of it and it opens up,
Yeah.
all right? And you seen the big spalls, didn't you?
Yeah.
You seen them eggs. Now the kaolin, they made a cone on that kaola and they just punched it.
Really?
It
Yeah.
was already thin.
Yeah.
But I've got kaolin, I told Dad that he ain't gonna believe when I put them in his hand. They're right over my right shoulder. Did that go too fast?
No, that's good.
Hello?
Let's move over there and take a look.
There's mine. See, he's doing a punch system
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Where this goes into the skull, we need to make some punches.
Gotcha.
And he's using a billet.
Yeah.
I need to go more there because you can flute the clovis and the in that scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. You like my knife?
Oh yeah.
Hold it. Get a full shot of
That's
it.
Here, yeah. Let me step back here.
That's key cut.
That can be your centerfold.
Huh?
Yeah. Tilt the light up a little bit. It's too bright. A little more. Keep going. Up. There we go. Yeah.
That good?
That's good.
Okay. You got the rawhide inside there.
Yeah.
So it don't cut.
Yeah.
You feel the cutting edge? Huh?
Yeah.
How
that's
about I
sharp.
stick that in your belly and run it up your
It got me. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll rip you wide open. But you see all the knobs? He sanded them, made it straight, Cahokia point.
Yeah.
He split it, put a turkey feather in there and sinewed it back on. And he makes his own bows
Yeah.
and makes his own arrows and shoots deer with this, just like the Indians did. Okay.
Wow.
Jimmy's, I got wind of him. I said, give me something that you made so it inspired me. And I'll get, he's right here.
Yeah.
I've been trying to catch him to show him where I'm at. I haven't talked to him since he gave me that. And Larry Nickrens was a laborer, and he worked out of the hall when I was carpentering. He's gone now. But, well, look at his napping.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to sneeze on,
That's
is
like
it?
razor sharp.
Yeah.
That's. I thought you'd enjoy that story.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a damn snapping turtle foot hanging up.
Where?
Right there.
Huh? Snapping turtle.
What is that?
That's called a gator, Bubba.
Oh, okay.
You had a sheltered life?
What's these drawers here? Your
Hello. I don't know what's in there. You think I would get in there and look in there?
yeah.
Let's go in.
Drawers upon drawers.
Hello. I just started, okay?
Wow.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Ain't too bad.
That's
I'm getting
crazy.
better. Okay. That turned out pretty decent.
Yeah.
Use your. That's a knife blade. What's that, Cobden? Or no, that's buckskin out of Texas, Eddyville. Okay. Now this is my attempt on a square knife,
Oh yeah.
and she's there, ain't she?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
I-
that's
I-
nice.
They carry this in their pouch, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm studying, learning more and more all the time. That's my stash.
Yeah. Piles of them.
That's fun. I'm building a collection. Bubba.
Yeah, I'd say.
You buy that? I'll get it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's very intriguing.
Just the sound they make. Listen to that.
Yeah, that nice chirp. I've spotted this thing down here. What in the world?
All right. I started napping. I got my material off from Ron Fuller. Okay. There he is. All right. Right there's his business card.
Yeah.
In 2014, over Missouri, he got cancer, Bubba. And he suffered a real bad life. So, Ron Fuller, okay? That's his phone number. I was getting my material. It was beautiful material. It worked good. You see the key cut in that case I was getting from him.
Yeah.
And this is his attempt to make this knife blade with the Cortex still on it. He
Yeah.
tried for years and he finally done it. And I purchased that off him before he died. He was no hippie. Okay. And Bubba, now I can set it on the table and whew, Remember Ron? That napkin, I put it out there on the table. Says,
Yeah.
everybody knows him. You know, that's the history on that. And that's noted. He did a beautiful job. Here, hold that, Bubba. Hold that.
Yeah. Sharp as a damn razor.
Yeah. I don't know what period done that knife. You know what I'm saying? But to leave the Cortex on,
Yeah.
yeah, that was cool. For the handle. Now, there's a piece of Burlington, I made a knife out of it. I haven't put it on the handle yet. I'm working on it. This is a nice piece of material there.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Blue hardstone. I want some more of that. They work good. Here's your kaolin.
Yeah.
See it? That's what you found. It's already almost root beer.
Yeah.
But, set that down. Here's another knife blade. She turned out real good.
Burlington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a handle on it. I just let the point be. Is that beautiful?
Wow.
That's a knife. I'm just intrigued with that. How workmanship.
Okay, this is.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. South Dakota. This is called root beer, Knife River. If you'll look, it's resin in the dinosaur period that turned hard.
Yeah.
As fossils are trapped, and there she is. You can see the fossils in there, Bubba. I was trying to make a Scott bluff right there.
Let me get real close here.
See the shallow notching? Isn't that beautiful?
That is
Yeah.
weird.
It's
Let me
weird.
hold that thing. Does that feel like a piece of flint or is it lightweight?
It is flint. I don't think I can do justice with it, but if you get in there and look in there, you can see all the trapped resin from the
Yeah.
dinosaur period. Hold that. You like it? Huh? This turned out good. This is my drill.
Yeah.
Clovis.
Right. Yeah. That's a nice looking clothes.
Look at
What
that
kind is that?
Kentucky
Burlington or?
Kentucky horse. No, I
Yeah,
done told
right.
you got to do your homework.
Okay, yeah.
Arkansas on the back
Okay,
like
yeah.
the white zag line.
Right.
Here, let me hand you this before I drop it or something.
You having fun, brother? I knew you would.
Yeah, this is your work right here.
This is my golden nugget I found in the creek.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That ain't golden. That ain't a nugget. I ain't buying that.
You ain't gonna go there? Boy, you too slick for me. He blew for it, didn't he? You know, anybody else I could probably run it by.
You already cashed that in, Jim, if that was a nugget.
Why? Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I told you about them in your basement, didn't I?
Yeah, this
Did I not?
This shut off or
No,
just?
it's still.
Did I not?
Okay, yeah.
These,
Let's get, well, we got enough light going?
these was found 1920, 1930 at Cahokia Mountains. Henry Jake Wilmore. You know the Wilmores.
Not really.
They all got big clash. This is a Mississippi cup knife. I'm gonna make his pants all wet. Okay, you're less than a 1/8. You're less. You see how thick?
Yeah.
Look at the notch. How did he do it, Bubba?
I don't know.
Now hold it. Yeah, I want. This is kaolin material. You see it? See right through it, can't you?
Yep.
Okay. You get too many lights. Get your pants all wet.
Wow. How did that survive is what I want to know.
It's down in the fields. He walked in the fields. You ready?
Oh, look at
Translucent.
this, Josh. Holy shit.
Hello?
How do you even see it?
Hello? This is Arkansas. How they got up here, they traveled from Arkansas. Look at the serration. You know what that is, don't you? Look at the base.
I don't know.
Hello? You're going to have to get educated.
Burlington?
No.
No.
Hey, you know how long we've been in this game? About 2 years, so we're not educated.
Okay, this style of point, look how thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, hold this, hold that. Eat your heart up. That's kaolin, all right? That's from Arkansas. I can't think of the name right
Is
now.
that heat treated? That's kind of got a,
I don't know on that, I couldn't tell you, but it's paper thin,
yeah.
all right? I thought you'd enjoy. You know the 3-notch basically, Colquitt Point started 3-notch. You see, then they went to 2-notch, and then they went to no notch. You see the kaolin material?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold your hand down. There you go. That's 3-notch. These are field finds, but that's all right. Who's got field finds?
So what was the span of the Cahokians? How many?
There was 20,000 Indians there.
Yeah.
They sat there on the Mississippi waving at the French as they went down the river. Can you imagine that, sir? Have you been there?
Oh, yeah.
You been in mounds?
Years ago, I haven't been
Okay.
there lately.
You go up them stairs. Monk's Mound,
Yeah.
get in the center. Close your eyes. Put your hands up over your head. Slowly turn. Bubba, if you don't feel the Indian spirits,
Yeah.
you got too much white in you.
Yeah.
All right. Now, that's
Holy
kaolin.
shit, yeah.
Hello? You see anything else in here? You want to hold?
Well, let me get a sweep of the box. I'll come around to this side.
You seen the red? That's kaolin.
Alright.
You having fun yet?
Here, take this back. Let me get a little more light on there, Josh. You need more light?
These 2 beads was found there.
No, it's just right. It was getting washed out.
2 beads was found. These are bird head pendants that they wore around the neck. Them are cool. You don't see them in a museum neither. But all this was found at Colquitt Mounds. Okay, now to make the story even better, I remember when I was a young boy, the houses were still there, and the fields was being farmed there. All right. Mr. Wilmore was 6 years old when he walked and picked them up. His daddy took him over to Colquitt Mounds. All right, right here. He had these glued on. You can see every point.
Yeah.
He glued them on, and he made this when he was a little boy, and duct taped it in there. And I touched them, and they've been on there so long they just flaked off. When them sell, these are going with it. Okay. There's another frame in here that he had the points for. It's done gone. I done sold it, and the Clovis Daltons, I sold them. Now, Mr. Wilmore found this case here, right here. He found all these right here south of General Tar. Okay. That's his finds, all right? I watched that old boy walk 3 years going to Bill Wright drilling that coal mine. Each coal mine, I worked drilling that, logging it. And they went in there and stripped it out. There's points I made up there. My Vietnam buddy made the buffalo. He's got 4 frames, and he got the points from me to give to his grandkids. So he worked me over pretty
Who
good.
made the one in the arrowhead there?
Okay, Jim Redford. He's one of the best Flint Knappers out here. Okay, 96. He signed his name and date. 11.5-inch Brazil agate Dalton. Hardened out of that kid cut, and a dovetail. He made all 3. Now, I sat there and watched him every hit making
Yeah.
that point. And then I looked at him after he got done, and how much? He said $250 done. Okay, just peeled it out.
Yeah.
110 for the pink one, and 80 for the other one.
Yeah. Hey, while we're talking price, what's the price tag on this?
Well, I told you we started talking 1,000. Is he in love yet? Huh? Okay, all this right here, brother,
Yeah.
found at Cahokia Mountain, or not Cahokia, but the Black River
Yeah.
in 2001. I walked it. And this is a tool. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you something that caught my eye.
We need more light there.
I
Joe.
found a
Yeah, a
Dalton.
little bit. Yeah.
I found a Dalton like this, twisted.
Yeah.
And then I walked 2 foot, and I found this right here. It was misty rain like this. This looked like blood. That is a Dalton tomahawk head, all right?
Yeah.
Hand-packed and just went like it right there. Now, when I flipped it over, I seen this. Cream-colored white paint with dinosaurs painted on it. And I showed it to Dickie Authenticator down in Georgia. He said, that's nothing. I said, okay. The guy in Arkansas wanted this back down there. I found this on the Black River in 2003, I think it was. And that's been with me ever since. I need to get, this is rare fine, all right? And this is the same stone right here. See it? The same stone, see it?
Yeah.
All right. So that, look at this, you know what this is?
Oh, just,
You see it?
yeah. Like a fire starter or a grinder?
Grinder, food prep. Is you a pedestal type? I've had the big bells, one found over Big Muddy here. You can see the angles. That would have been hard stone, hammerstone right there. Okay. Now, here's a neat one here. Look at the finger. Nutting stone. Their nuts was in their diet. You know that. Just look at the polish from the grind, and he was making axes or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
We're in the stone period here. We're on a Dalton site, all right? Which Dalton evolved from paleo right into it. And that's when they started building camps from the Dalton period. Paleo travel. He used the waterways as his map, all right? Now, I found all this down there. This is your flint knapping tools if you look at them. They was using them to make arrowheads.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, is that awesome?
Yeah.
Put that in your thumb right there. And I picked these, I'm making arrowhead out of them. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, now, we're gonna have to move.
Yeah, we want to see some.
These are all tools that made arrowheads. What are you getting in there?
Well,
Okay, the plummets are hand grooved. They come around at Carlisle Lake. The Discola, Fredericks, north of Cape Girardeau, dated on there and everything. The pipes is, all right, let's get in there. You ready now?
yeah.
All right, the pipes, a Navy guy made, and he done a good job. Beautiful. These are modern made. I mean, I'll pay $30 for them all day long, a piece. And he's got bad disease. He found that in the cornfield.
Oh, man, darn.
And
Look at the polish on that.
it's brown and black. One hole's bigger than the other. You see the flute? This is called a tube. This is the Adelaide, all right?
yeah.
These here are tied on Adelaide weights. This is a loaf stone. Looks like a loaf of bread. That was a tie on for counterweight. You got a 5-foot spear you're launching,
Yeah.
okay? Or is this too much?
No, keep her coming.
I stepped up on that. Vietnam veteran had this in a collection, and I give him $375.
What was that used for? Now, is that?
Okay, all these right here. They rolled them.
Okay, it's a game.
No,
Type.
sharpen their skills,
Oh,
throwing spears.
All right.
This is how they sharpen their skills. They did have contests too, probably. But some of them very unique carvings on the Discola. You know, you do your studying. They had biscuit type. That's a biscuit type. This is Salt River. See the slope?
Yeah.
It's called a Salt River. Some of them beautiful. That's another Salt River. See it?
Yeah.
Come out to a point. But they just rolled them. These are all tools. This right here is a chopping axe, Neanderthal period. You can see the far. Hello? And that's crude as heck, Bubba. We're going back. The dinosaurs,
Way back.
Neanderthals before the paleo.
Yeah.
Okay. say.
woolly mammoth shit there, yeah.
And I don't know where I picked that up, but this is cool piece here, I think.
Yeah.
Some guys out there collect them.
Let me ask you about this.
Yes.
Is that bone there, or is that,
Yeah, that's a needle.
so that's,
That's your authentic. All that's authentic in there. And that frame, pretty well except that hardened, I think. It don't look right. The rest of it, Grand Cave and Grill, those are all good. That Dixon was found in a cave. Yes, that's broken Mill Creek Church. There's 3 more Mill Creek Church holes. There's another one. Mississippi Indian used them to put their corn out. This is crude spear. I ain't seen one like it. But we're in the same time frame where that big percussion,
Yeah.
big scar patterns, paleo or before.
Yeah.
And they would kill with that, I'd say. This is a knife blade. Look at that.
wow,
Hello. That's crude, isn't it?
yeah.
Where you gotta look at the time frame. Now, you said you had a scraper? Look at the size of that
Yeah.
scraper, Bubba.
Yeah,
That's a palm scraper there.
yep,
You got a couple different
Yeah.
right.
hide sources there. I've sold a lot of my celts stuff. These are game balls. Right there. A lot of people don't know what you got, but I studied my piece. You know what that is? See the groove?
I'm just about to knock that down.
Yeah, that come off the shelf, bathroom sign. That's a little.
I wanna hold this one more time.
Okay.
And get that, that just blows my mind right there.
Now, I've got pictographs.
Yeah.
You see the pictographs on this? This is stick figure, see it?
Yeah.
The brown is paint.
Right.
And that's grooved here and grooved here for tying on. That looked like 2 spears or 2 arrows
Yeah.
that he scratched on there. But that, I ain't seen nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now this here, I studied this piece and how it's made. Now you got to figure them Indians didn't see like we did,
Right.
modern art, you know, and look at the detail on that. And the scratches right there.
Yeah.
He peeled all that outer stone off as a decorative. I haven't seen him nowhere. I like to get on it. This is, they made a ball fluted banner stone. Okay. All right, you see where he's getting ready to drill it?
Yeah.
They use river cane, refined sand, and flint dust. And they went like this right here, and
Yeah.
drilled these holes.
Well, you better have all day on putting a hole in.
No,
that.
you can drill in 8 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you gotta stay with it, you know. This is a tie-on. See the groove? Tie-on weight, they just wrap it. Okay, let's go make an arrowhead.
Yeah, we got it.
Now this here I ain't figured quite the carving yet on it,
Yeah.
but he did carve it. I study my pieces. You
Yeah.
like that? You like that? You study your stuff?
Oh yeah.
All right, this is the saddle face banner stone. He was all done, getting ready to drill it, all right? And then he got in war or something and didn't finish it. This was like this over here. So Mother Nature done it.
Right.
It's still a nice piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are teardrop, RK, hand groove plummets.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
hematite.
Yeah.
Feel it, iron.
Yep.
It's iron, it's magnet. And those are nice pieces. I'd stepped up and paid $240 a piece for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over here at the auction at Oakville. Yeah, I went after them. That's modern made there.
Yeah.
You can tell that, but
Nice. Yeah.
I'd give $150 for it. I'd buy that for a point. Okay, this pipe, my first one I made. I like, I had that sitting on that desk for some time. And all this, you seen it in that frame that I took out. You smoke it. I split this cherry down the middle, wild cherry. And then I grilled it chiseled out both sides, glued it back together. I put about 6 coats of,
Your thing on it.
yeah, sanded each coat. That's how they done gun stocks, they do about 10 coats. All right. We done? This basically come off, I tried a Hopewell pipe. Hopewell pipe was like this, all right? That big around, it come to an ice cream. The bowl was drilled. The stem did not get drilled, okay? And $180 pipe. This is found in the, by Cahokia Mountain Creek.
Fire starters there, ain't it?
I don't know, Bubba. You see all that darkness? That's sweat from your hand. This medicine man thing, I'm leading toward.
Yeah.
It's like a face carved in it to me. Now, this is, if you look, they worship the snake. There's your snake right there. This is V carved. Now he's got this foot up. He's Indian dancing. You see the headdress?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
That's what caught my eye. Now you see that right there? That's what they use to cut their heads off. That tool right there is in his right hand, Bubba. This is ceremonial here.
I'm getting
Yeah.
bad vibe here, Jim. Let's go.
Huh?
I'm getting a bad vibe.
No, I Cahokia was that way.
I'm getting
Now-
some for some bad mojo.
Bad mojo? Well, I just want to share that with you. I've got $100 and something in him, and I need to get that right party. Did you like the Cahokia?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Josh, you wanna buy that? Just sell it to you for 1K.
Now, that's where we'll start talking. You
get
didn't
all
hear
that?
that, did you?
Did you get all this?
I'm just gonna make a sweep of this last stuff, make sure I got it all.
Brother, you didn't see this, did you? Okay, now. Hard to take it in, you want to go there.
Yeah, it's just so much.
Oh, I was gonna work my ass off being the light guy here.
Boy, I tell you, he does a lot of bits. I'm studying that Scotch Bluff, see it? I'm just intrigued with it, Bubba.
This is all that Arkansas.
Yeah, here's your cobbling, see it?
Yeah.
I'll get you in there. I want to break you in.
Yeah.
I want to show you.
Let me get this last case here. You got
I
some
want to show
interesting
you the
stuff.
tools
Yeah.
that I use, and then we'll go in and see if we can whip on an arrowhead. Now, Daddy got his point, right?
Yep.
Okay. I made that Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll turn these lights.